Everyone, got some interesting news here. Driverless trucks just started regular routes in the US, which could change the lives of over 2 million truckers. So if you're a driver or you know someone who is, this isn't just a tech update. It's actually a wake up call. So I'm going to show you guys this article recently released on CNN that really highlights some of the key indicators what to look out for. All right. As you can see, the first driverless semis have started running regular long haul routes. A couple things that really stick out. They're running their first regular long haul routes between Dallas and Houston round trip. And second thing is, we're starting with a single self-driving truck and plans to add more by the end of 2025. So definitely it gives indicators to investors that people are going to be willing to make a substantial investment into this technology because proof of concept is already here. And not only the trucking industry, they've been doing this recently with the ports, automating the ports across the East Coast and West. And they've been trying to do this for years with the railroad, reducing the crew size. It used to be 4 or 5 man crews. Now it's 2, and they want to get it down to 1 or completely automated. And so this definitely gives some indicators what we should be expecting later on in the year. So let's break this down, what this means and how it affects your wallet and how to stay ahead. So these aren't just test runs. These are real routes with no safety driver on board. It's a massive shift in the transportation industry, and it's going to change everything from shipping costs to small town economies. But first, let's look at the business impact. For companies, the appeal is huge, right? First thing that comes to mind is labor savings. Driver pay is nearly half of a truck's operating cost. Second is efficiency. Driverless trucks don't need sleep, bathroom breaks, or time off. And third, safety. Fewer human errors can mean fewer deadly crashes. Yes, there's a high upfront cost. Autonomous trucks can cost around $200,000, but for big logistics firms, the long-term savings could be worth it. And again, we're seeing this impact in the maritime and the rail industry as well. So let's look at the impact on truck drivers. Now, if we're talking real life, there are over 2.1 million truck drivers in America. Many of them drive long haul, exactly the kind of routes being automated first. So what happens to them? Some jobs may disappear. Others will evolve, and many will need new skills or new careers. The average trucker makes about $48,000 a year. Losing that income could hit working families pretty hard. So what can truckers do to pivot, right? We all have to pivot sometimes in our career. I've done that several times, from government affairs to marketing to operations. But here's some good news. You do still have an option. Here's how you can stay in control. Stick to last mile delivery. These routes go through neighborhoods and cities. They're harder to automate and are growing fast thanks to e-commerce. Retrain for logistic jobs. Dispatch, fleet coordination, and route planning all need experienced pros who understand trucking. Another option, go technical. You can never go wrong going technical. Maintenance of autonomous systems is a growing field. Tech schools are starting to offer training like this. I would definitely suggest to see if they're offering it in your local area. Also, use your CDL elsewhere. Public transit, tow services, hazmat delivery. These roles will need human hands for years to come. Think like an owner. If you can't beat the shift, manage it. Owning a fleet or leasing your truck might put you in a driver's seat of a new business. Who knows? Gotta be proactive. Remember, we talked about in my other videos, EOs and leaders not being proactive due to a market shift. Now let's look at the economic and financial aspect. Talking numbers here. U.S. trucking industry earns about $740 billion annually. The self-driving truck market is expected to hit $1.7 billion by 2025. If even 20% of truckers lose their job, we're talking about $20 billion in lost wages. So this isn't just about jobs, it's about communities, families, and the backbone of America's supply chain. So what's the takeaway? Driverless trucks are here. They're not science fiction anymore, and they're not going anywhere. So if you're a trucker, now is the time to plan ahead and pivot if need be. If you're in business, now is the time to understand the shift and help those affected. Like this video if you found it helpful, and as always, please drop a comment with your thoughts or questions. Have a good one.